bringing you the best in brand new music. The Co-op Sessions with Olivia Jones.
Welcome in store to the Co-op. My name's Olivia and this is the Co-op Sessions, all about brand new music where we sit down with an artist who we think has got an incredible future ahead of them and chat through the tunes, not only the stuff they're making but also the songs that have inspired the things they're making. So who are we chatting to today, please?
Hi, I'm EVALINA. I am from just outside of Croydon.
Let's start at the beginning, as is best to do. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got into the world of music?
Oh, so I actually started out in musical theatre when I was about 4. That's kind of how I started, is just doing Saturday morning classes. And then when I was 14, I got accepted into the Brit School. Whilst I was doing my GCSEs, I got found by these producers on Instagram because I used to post singing videos, and they said that, you know, they saw that I went to Brit School, they saw my singing videos, and they said they wanted to work with an artist and develop me. So yeah, they were kind of my entry point into the recording world and the songwriting world and doing sessions.
So the Brit School is obviously a very iconic place to study. What was that like, sort of turning up at somewhere that's got such a steep history of creating British legends?
I loved it so much, and it wasn't just so much about the performing aspects, but even on a personal level, I feel like I gained so much personal growth from going to that school. I learned so much independence at such a young age as well, because the school starts at age 14. So it's not like a normal school where it starts in year 7, it starts when you're 14, so in year 10. Going from a 10-minute drive to school to a 1.5-hour journey, that in itself was sort of a different world to me.
Let's get to your latest release. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, so Rain Check, when I did the session for this song, we weren't even really sure that the song was going to be for me. We were just like, guys, let's write a song and not worry too much about what the outcome is. So yeah, I think one of us just had this concept of rain check in our notes, and immediately one of us started singing, let's take a rain check on forever. And that was kind of just where the idea was born. When you are just quick firing ideas, I think you're not judging the ideas so much. You're just kind of doing what comes naturally, and it's kind of like an instinct.
Wish I could say we were two fools who fell in love, but I guess I can't say us. It's only me with a broken heart, but I have no resentment. No, there ain't no bad blood. It's just our time is up. But if I knew who you were, wouldn't let you play these games. Wouldn't have let lightning strike in the same place. Think we need something more than a break. Oh, I'm so fed up, but then bring my umbrella. Let's take a rain check on forever. There's been a change in the weather. I've seen you in a different light, even when I was just like day and night. So let's take a rain check on forever. I was the calm before your storm. On forever, but I just can't do it no more. No, not forever, no. It looks like I ran out of gas for you to light. Knowing how I cared for you, I sleep so well at night, yeah. So I'll let that bridge burn on. If I knew who you were, wouldn't let you play these games. Wouldn't have let lightning strike in the same place. Think we need something more than a break. Oh, I'm so fed up, but then bring my umbrella. Let's take a rain check on forever. There's been a change in the weather. I've seen you in a different light, even when I was just like day and night. So let's take a rain check on forever. I was the calm before your storm. On forever, but I just can't do it no more. No, not forever, no. Not forever, not forever, not forever, no, 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 no. Not forever, not forever, no, no. Not forever, not forever, no, no. Not forever, not forever.
The Co-op Sessions with Olivia Jones. The Co-op Sessions.
This is the Co-op Sessions, all about brand new music on Co-op Radio. Sitting down for a chat today is EVALINA, going through the tunes that have helped shape her as an artist and also playing some of her music as well. So tell me, EVALINA, what is your favourite song to play over and over again? Something you would never, ever turn off.
Okay, I'm going to say Dear No One by Tori Kelly. For a couple of reasons. I feel like it's the nostalgia factor for me because I've been listening to it since I was 13, 14. And I just remember when it came out, I just remember thinking about how honest her lyrics were, and she was very vulnerable in her writing. And I really kind of appreciated that honesty and vulnerability. And I felt like I wanted to do the same. Aside from that, I just think the writing's really clever and it's just a really good, catchy song on a less deep level. And I love Tori Kelly's voice, so...
Sessions with Olivia Jones.
Welcome in store to the Co-op. My name's Olivia and this is the Co-op Sessions, new music on Co-op Radio from EVALINA today, chatting through the tracks and the artists that have had an influence on the music she's making. And we'll get to some more of her music later on. But tell me, EVALINA, what did you grow up listening to? What were your parents playing for you?
You know what, it's weird. I feel like a lot of people in music, maybe they like have musical families who maybe influence their tastes. But honestly, like my parents' music taste is so different to mine. My dad is, he really loves Bruce Springsteen, and my mum likes all the punk bands in the 80s. So it's very different to what I'm doing. What I will say is that whenever we used to go on like family holidays, we had ABBA Gold and Elton John's Greatest Hits. Those were the two CDs that we'd always take on family holiday. I don't know, I guess I was inspired by some of their melodies because ABBA are obviously very melodic in their writing and Elton John's just incredible as well. So maybe that.
This is the Co-op Sessions, all about brand new music on Co-op Radio. EVALINA chatting through the tracks today and giving us some insight into how her music came to be by sharing influences along the way. So tell me, EVALINA, what is the best gig you've ever been to?
100% Beyonce. I went to her Renaissance tour a couple of years ago. Went to see her perform at Tottenham, and it was just the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Like even in between the performances, there was always a performance going on. Like there was still dancers on stage and everything was a performance. And I just can't believe like how much energy she brings. Like you would have thought that being on a tour with that much dancing and singing, you would have thought that maybe she'd like under sing slightly just to preserve her energy because she's got a long tour ahead of her. But no, like she absolutely gave it everything. And I think that's what makes her such a legend. It was just totally iconic. Like just to see everyone, including myself, knowing all the words to every song. It was just super inspiring. Like there was a moment where I got like really emotional and I was just super inspired, and I couldn't even like imagine performing in front of 70,000 people and everyone's so engaged and everyone just knows all the words to all your songs, and that like level of icon status is like crazy to me. It's like unfathomable. Her performance was just crazy. She's amazing. Her vocals are insane. She's one of the best singers in the world, best performers in the world. I just think she can do everything. Like she doesn't really have a weakness.
Come in store to the Co-op. New music on the Co-op Sessions from EVALINA today. We are going to get back to her music shortly. But first, another one of your influences, EVALINA. So do you remember the first single you ever bought? Was it embarrassing?
I can't remember the first thing I ever bought, but I remember the first CD that I was ever bought, and it was... Oh, you know what, actually, it's one of the two. It was either Girls Aloud or Sugar Babes. They were both bought around the same period of time. I might have even been given them at the same time. So those are my first two CDs. Again, like very pop, very of the time. And you know what, like in a totally unironic way, I still listen to some of those tunes now just because they're bangers and they're just throwback bangers. So yeah, like I don't feel embarrassed. I don't feel ashamed. Someone else might, but I'm definitely not. So
bringing you the best in brand new music.
You are listening to the Co-op Sessions, all about brand new music on Co-op Radio. Sitting down with us today is EVALINA, chatting through the tracks. Tell me, who's a legend of the music industry? Who deserves a recognition in the Hall of Fame?
Super random choice. If he's not already in the Hall of Fame, I'd probably say Ed Sheeran, just because he seems to have collaborated with everyone. I think he's such a well-respected songwriter as well as an artist, and I think people probably don't realise how many songs he's been behind the scenes on as well. That would definitely be my pick.
This is the Co-op Sessions on Co-op Radio, new music from EVALINA. on the show today, and we are back to your music now. So what is your favourite song to play live?
I've got a song that I actually kind of cringe at a little bit now, but it was one of my first ever releases. It's called I Already Told My Mama What You Did. And in short, it's a song about not being able to go back to someone, whether that's a friend or a partner or whatever, not being able to go back to them because you've already told your mum about the situation. And even if like you rectify the situation with this person, it's a bit late for them to like come back around your house again, because it's like, oh, I actually already told my mum. And once you've told your mum about someone, their opinion is changed forever. That's basically the concept of the song. And I just love performing it because I think so many people can relate to that situation, and it's just like such a silly concept. And the fact that I literally called the song I Already Told My Mama What You Did, people will always kind of laugh because I think it's very relatable.
I buried the hatchet, you know we're good, but you're too late cause now the damage is done. I went a little just like I should, but now I'm thinking maybe I jumped the awkward situation now that everybody knows. I'll do what I gotta do, yeah. Made it into something bigger, you know how it goes. Now I gotta see it through, so we can't make up, cause I already told my mama what you did. And I already changed my password on Netflix, and I know it's kinda petty cause I'm ready to forgive. No, we can't make up, cause I already told my mama what you did. So we can't make up, can't make up. No, we can't make up, cause I already told my mama what you did. Too many excuses, they can't all be true. You wanna blame someone, blame anybody but me. No, I didn't choose this, it's my friend's view. Now, don't shoot the messenger, don't point at me. Awkward situation now that everybody knows. I'll do what I gotta do, yeah. Made it into something bigger, you know how it goes. Now I gotta see it through, gotta see it through. So can't make up, cause I already told my mama what you did. And I already changed my password on Netflix, and I know it's kinda petty cause I'm ready to forgive. No, we can't make up, cause I already told my mama what you did. So we can't make up, can't make up. No, we can't make up, can't make up. I already told my mama what you did. My mama knows what you did. Awkward situation now, it's all too embarrassing. So I gotta see it through. So we can't make up, cause I already told my mama what you did. No, we can't make up, and I already changed my password on Netflix, and I know it's kinda petty cause I'm ready to forgive. No, we can't make up, cause I already told my mama what you did. Can't make up, can't make up, can't make up. No, we can't make up, cause I already told my mama what you did. So we can't make up, can't make up. No, we can't make up, cause I already told my mama what you did.
The Co-op Sessions with
You are listening to the Co-op Sessions on Co-op Radio. Evelina, the artist that have sat down with us to go through the tunes today on Co-op Radio. And we are on to the final track. So Evelina, what is the best song to end a night on, please?
Happy People by Neo. I really like that song.
Tell me a little bit more about this tune and how you found it.
I found it, she released her album recently, and I think it was one of the sort of lead singles on the album. And melodically, I just love it. And I think it's it's slightly hopeful. It's like you're not quite there yet, but it's hopeful. And I think that's what I like. I feel like that's kind of the message in most of my songs as well. It's never like, oh, we're there, like we've reached happiness. It's always like we're just trying our best, and we're trying to live in the moment, and we're trying to experience it in these little moments. So that's kind of why I like the song. It's quite a hopeful song.